"Nuh-uh," she sang, shaking her head no. "Uh-huh," he mocked, nodding yes. Sdia gave him a blank gaze. "Those are rosy rose roses." Uncle George spoke with his tongue partially exposed, imitating Donald Duck. Sdia giggled. "Uncle George, these are sunflowers." She pointed to one of the flowers on her dress. "Roses are red." "Maybe you're right. You know Uncle George can't see that well." He squinted. "Can you come a little closer so that I can get a better look?" His eyes widened. Bashfully, Sdia looked down. "Come on, it's okay, sweetie," he promised. Sdia slowly raised her head and bit by bit cautiously walked toward him. The old wooden floors squeaked beneath her feet. "That's right. Come on and sit right here." He excitedly motioned her to sit on his lap. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," he squealed, fanning both hands wildly as if he'd touched a hot surface. Sdia held out her small hand and placed it into his. George quickly pulled her down onto his lap, positioning her buttocks on top of his penis. Sdia quickly jumped up and looked down at her uncle's lap. What was that? What did I just sit on? "I want Mommy," Sdia blurted out with a frown. "Your mama's at work. She won't be back till later this evening," he reminded her, pulling her closer until they were face to face. "I tell you what, how about you sit in the big red chair?" He smiled, revealing a mouthful of brown teeth. Sdia scrunched up her nose as the stench of decaying teeth and rotten egg hit her directly in the face. "Uncle George's breath smells like doo-doo." He stood, placed both hands under her arms, and lifted her into the chair. The rigid, torn pieces of leather clawed at her arms and legs, leaving unpleasant long white scratches as he scooted her backward. "Woo-wee! You sure is heavy," he grunted, standing straight up and dusting his hands together. Slowly, he kneeled down to adjust the seat back until it couldn't go any further. "Comfy?" he asked, taking a step back with his hands in his pocket. Sdia stared down at the flowers on her dress. "I swear you look just like your mama when she was younger," he said, gazing down at her. "You know she used to love to come and visit me when she was younger. Do you know what her favorite game was?" George squatted beside her as a gust of hot air and the scent of Old Spice rushed her nostrils. "I'll give you a hint. The itsy bitsy spider," he began to sing, giving her a quick wink, "came up the water spout." His warm, wrinkled fingers glided across her thighs. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. "I want my mommy. I want to go home." Sweat beads formed on Sdia's back and the back of her thighs. She squirmed in the chair as the warm leather latched onto her skin. "I want to get up. I don't like this." She stretched her neck far back, poked out her chest, and clenched the tattered arms of the chair, trying to pull herself up. "Just relax," George said, placing his hand on her chest and shoving her back. She fell backward and quickly closed her eyes. "I want my mommy." Her uncle continued to run his fingers up her thighs. His breathing grew heavier. The hot air from his mouth and nose landed on her kneecaps, sending chills up her spine. She then tried focusing on the wind chimes jingling in the far distance.